And good morning, good day, or good evening, good night, wherever you are in the rest of the world. Let's see how this goes today. I'm feeling a bit off. Woke up with a headache this morning, so we'll see how this goes.
When I was 15, the thought of an
Very half sleep deprived, so it's not really my fault this time. Actually, my neighbors, I decided to have their heating on max in the flat above and below me. This is not fun for me because I always wake up with a splitting headache so bad I can barely do anything.
Yet the Father, devouring all flame and glare, never graced the sky.
Anyway, let's get logged in and find out what's going on. Catching up on today. Plan today is to finish off the last part of the epilogue and get started on the part 2 content. So that's out of the way. All the part 2 content stuff for season 2. This is how my brain's fried right now. I'll start looking at the side story stuff, and side missions and all that. There's tons of stuff I haven't done in this game yet. Also, I need to off-screen clean up my inventory, because, oh boy, I'm not liking what's in there. Let's go to this auction. Before we do, it's time for the usual morning routine of like that. So today's documentary, adventure, and trendy. Here's something I've done before. I'm gonna start. I keep wanting that to be a real film, Starlight Night, for some reason. It's a big part of the lore in this game. Trendy. Today we're gonna put on I see. Put heady on it today. And time to go get some noodles, because god damn it, do I want some noodles right now.
Have you had dinner yet? A full stomach ensures a good night's sleep.
Also means HP, ice, electric, fire, do physical. I'm going physical today.
The noodles, no challenge is too great with a full stomach.
Guess she was wrong today, but still.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. Coffee is not a must,
right?
But a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Right. Let's go find the car. Let's go to this auction. I got a feeling this is going to be an interesting one, because I hope to God we haven't set ourselves out to get kidnapped. That's the only thing going through my mind to taking this job. Because Wise here can't keep his mouth shut about being Fate, and I'm not joking about that part. If you played Season 1 content, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Why is this terrible at keeping his mouth shut? It's how they manage to operate so long and in secret is the weirdly weird part. Anyway. That reminds me, I know when my camera isn't. Use some like Naruto or something. I found having a well-lit room also helps as well, picking up and tracking things too. So that'll just be. Also, I love the way it judders like that when I sit back down. I also really need to get a controller asset for me to be holding and playing these games so my hands just aren't dead on my sides. I gotta look into that myself at some point. I mean, I am hungry, but nah. This is more logical.
Lies, deception, betrayal. I see swirling mist, shrouding the truth in a deep, enigmatic haze. Found you. Chosen one.
I'm sorry, what? Who is this person?
You are exactly as I thought you'd be.
What are you talking about? I'm confused.
Words can only convey so much, so it's understandable if what I say doesn't make sense to you now. But you'll know what I mean soon enough.
Young lady, I know you might... I'm telling the truth. That item was my late husband's keepsake, and I had to pawn it due to financial difficulties. But I can't bear to see it auctioned away to who knows where. I'd never be able to get it back. Please help me bid for it. There's a hidden flaw in that item. If you point it out during inspection, it will be withdrawn from the auction and returned to the pawn shop. That way you won't have to pay for it. In return, I'll offer you some compensation. It may not be much, but it's all I can manage. Please.
Mom, please don't cry. Your story might be genuine, but your intention is not. Besides, this has nothing...
Young lady, you don't look like you're struggling for money. How can you be so cold-hearted? I'm sure this refined individual here feels the same way.
Huh?
Who?
Are you referring to me?
Wise? Classy? Jesus, Okay.
Yes, you! If you're willing, could you please...
The auction is about to start. I'm not sure how you gained entry, but I'm sure you don't want to be driven out with your daughter. And you? Here's a little piece of advice. Don't let your sympathy easily sway you in an auction like this. Otherwise, you might get swindled.
The worst part is, she's right.
I'm Vivian, by the way. Pleasure to meet you.
Dear guests, the auction will begin shortly.
This auction. Oh. Oh god, yeah. Somebody trying to con some. Actually, in this situation, yeah, I can see somebody trying that on with someone's not been here before. This way, that's the case. I don't know the logic he's getting at. That's kind of worrying. Noxious blonde boy from last time. Somebody I haven't met. You sure about that? So I'm not sure you're sure about that either. Like at all. Just like last time.
He may be from the Ravenlock family, but he's been entering the lottery in secret. His financial situation might not be too great right now.
This is true.
Ugh, what rotten luck. I didn't expect to see you here. I won't back down this time.
Let's raise the bid a little. How about 10%?
Such a small amount.
The start of an auction is crucial. You're a...
You should just...
Intimidated easy last time. Mocking him will do the opposite. Let's not overplay our hand. Which option to pick?
Let's see who comes out on top in the end. A Ravenlock losing to a commoner like us. It wouldn't look good, would it?
You're right. So for the auction...
Trying to provoke him.
Okay. Let's not rush into inflating the price.
Stubborn, prideful, easily vindictive. Okay, got that about this guy.
Let's make a deal. You can have the artwork, and in return, I want
30%? That's outrageous! I'd sooner toss those...
I admire your ambition.
You're really stubborn, huh? Is it really worth all...
That's right. The Denny's in our pocket is our biggest advantage.
The price is way more than it's worth.
It's a bit overpriced, but it's still acceptable. Regardless, though in my opinion, its aesthetic style is a bit ahead of its time. But as long as you like it, that's what matters. After all, the true value of art is in the love people invest in it.
That's true.
The next item
Unless
is
you're investing
truly
in it, it's a
exceptional.
tax dodge.
The final creation of a legendary
couldn't
artist.
buy those
The
by
only one of its
$5
kind in
taxes,
all of
nothing
New
entirely.
Eridu. The artist's tale is quite fascinating. Unrecognized during his lifetime, his works were discovered by art collectors after his death and became hugely popular. Because of this, authentic works are few and far between, making each one incredibly precious. And this stunning final piece, anyone who loves his work won't want to miss it. Without further ado, let's get started! Starting bid, 200 million Dennies!
If I can get it for under 500 million, I can still turn a profit. 300 million!
If I'm not mistaken, Wise, isn't that the item the woman asked Vivian to bid on?
Yeah, that's the one. If our budget allows...
1 billion.
Even if his final piece is a collectible of this quality, starting at $1 billion right off the bat. Since she doesn't have to earn her own money, any bid is just a number to her.
Was that Vivian? Wow. She just said, don't let your sympathy sway you, then went ahead and bid anyways.
Yeah, but she can literally afford not to take her own advice.
That's true.
Ooh, this elegantly dressed lady certainly. So, is anyone ready to challenge this young lady? Invest in the legacy of a talented artist who left us too soon. Its value could double in the future.
I'd advise against it. I'm going to bid on this no matter the price tonight.
This young lady is certainly very confident. Our time is almost up at $1 billion. Going once.
Oh boy.
Going twice. Going 3 times. Sold for $1 billion. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that concludes the first half of the auction. Please feel free to unwind in the lounge for a bit, as more treasures await in the second half.
Oh, piece of quite an open out. Abstract beauty is still beauty. That's true.
The coffee here is...
But that's also what we're saying.
You have a strange
beauty
look
is
on
in the
your
eye of
face.
Beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Ted, it really is making it difficult for me to talk today.
Despite her ruthless exterior, she's actually quite kind-hearted.
Well, yeah, we did kind of get that impression.
Though you wouldn't dare think that, would you?
How did you know?
Looks like I hit the mark. Just to clarify, I didn't assist that woman out of kindness, nor do I plan on giving up the item I just purchased, because it's nothing more than a common scam.
A scam? So you're saying that woman is...
They'll tell you a tragic story, begging you to help bid on a collectible at a high price. They promise a reward and guarantee the item will be withdrawn from the auction, so you think you won't have to pay anything. But the reality is, once you bid, the deal is done. No going back, and you end up shelling out a hefty sum for something worthless.
So why did you still bid on the item?
Yeah, that's a good question.
I really enjoyed the story of that legendary artist. Art, at its essence, sells stories, doesn't it?
You're an
I'm
odd
willing
one.
to pay the price for the stories I choose. That's another lie. Looks like you believe...
Okay, you got me again.
Let me give you another piece of advice. Appearances can be deceiving.
Why is she being so nice to Wise?
People often mask their true intentions. Sometimes, what you can't see is the real truth.
Wait, what?
I hope next time you'll accept my invitation, and not that of these pretenders. I'll see you soon, my friend of many secrets.
Who is she? Really?
The second half of the auction is about to begin.
Phaeton still can't keep his mouth shut about being Phaeton, so... I don't know, something's going on here. Let's get on to the last part of this roll.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's see
welcome
what we got
back.
here. That's a familiar face in the back row.
Up next in our auction is tonight's showpiece, the one-of-a-kind Robe of Heroes.
Robe of Heroes.
Legend has it that, long ago, this was a garment that only a hero could wear. What's truly fascinating is the unique gem embedded in the collar of this robe. It's unlike any gem I've ever seen. Almost magical.
Sacrifice cool.
Wise, that gem's probably...
Such an important item. Yet, it's just there on a piece of clothing. Completely unprotected.
Oh god, so the auction's a cover to why go to this lengths? It's a trap. It's gotta be a trap.
How gaudy.
This auction sure is. There's people of all sorts.
Robe of Heroes. What a tacky name. Nonetheless, I'll secure it. In the name of the Ravenlock family.
Hartman.
Yes, I see it. Seems authentic. Of course, I'll keep an eye on it.
Okay. You and Hartman, the current head of the Ravenlock family.
I didn't expect this to drag on so long. I
dragging,
believe
alright.
there is no meaning in continuing this senseless bidding. So, my friend, what did you have in mind?
This man is pretty shrewd.
I'm on that road.
All I want is that Robe of Heroes.
What a pity. We both have our sights set on the same item. It seems there is...
I'd suggest taking a less direct approach with someone like Hartman, lest he prey on your weaknesses.
There are more antiques in this auction than just the robe. Why rush into this? You might find something else you prefer.
I'm not here for antiques and collectibles.
I'm not a collector, so I'm not into antiques.
In that case, how about we strike a deal?
There we go.
All I want is that gem. So, if you see... the Ravenlock family always gets what they desire.
What a coincidence. I, too, always get what I want.
You're quite confident.
You know when to stand your ground. Well done.
My time is valuable, my friend. If I offer you a token of appreciation, let's say...
In that case, if I were to give you a hefty sum of Denny's, would you back down?
I fear my price is beyond your means.
What do you mean? Your family's practically bankrupt.
It's been a while since someone dared speak to me like that. All right, since I can't sway you, we'll have to settle this with... But let me be clear. No matter how high it goes, I won't back down.
No, we're trying to steal that afterwards.
So the mayor gave us a substantial amount of Denny's. I have a feeling it won't...
Yeah, we made it painful for him.
Thank you, everyone.
That's the main
It
thing.
appears I'm the final winner of this auction after all. Well, I'll be taking this masterpiece with me.
Oh boy.
Of course. I must extend my sincere gratitude to all of you.
Damn it, we almost won! Ugh, Denny grabbing jerks.
I got a message from Hugo. Look up?
What happened?
No, here we go.
Why'd the lights go out?
Left time.
What's going on? The power went out?
Mommy, I'm scared.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's auction. My apologies for the long and dreary opening. Losers always have a lot to say.
That guy looks familiar.
He should look familiar.
Is that...
What are you all standing around for? Someone deal with this intruder!
How uncouth. I'm simply here to reclaim what's rightfully mine.
You! When did you?
Well then, tonight's show is coming to an end. I wish you all a lovely evening. Yours truly, Mockingbird.
After him! Catch that thief or forget about getting paid tonight!
What the hell, man?
Ease. Forgive me, Master Proxy, but that... Mockingbird and I have... history.
You might find it surprising, but I know him too.
You do? I see. So that's how you know him. Years ago, we founded Mockingbird, the Phantom Thieves Syndicate.
Oh?
Things started off well. We were young, with naive ideals and lofty goals, and we pursued what we thought was right. But one night, that all changed. There may have been signs of what was to come, but no one noticed them at the time, or perhaps we chose to ignore them. Eventually, I left Mockingbird and accepted the olive branch extended by the mayor.
So you used to be a thief? That explains a few things.
The separation was, shall we say, less than amicable. And my dearest friend became my sworn enemy. Master Proxy, if I may ask, what do you think of Hugo?
He seems pretty nice. He did lend us a hand, so he doesn't really come across as a bad guy to me.
No, he didn't. He was... definitely had trust issues.
I see. A facade, I'm sure, to earn your trust. In any case, he is very dangerous. I'm still unsure of his intentions, but we cannot risk letting him have the sacrifice core. Based on my past experiences, I can likely predict the route he'll take to evade his pursuers and escape. However, this path lies within the Hollow. Master Proxy, can you...
Let's head straight there. I'm feeling
Very well.
Guess we're doing this all on foot. I got no problem with it whatsoever. I'm home, yep. Okay, time to go hollow. Well, not hollow hunting, more like it. Hunting down someone in the hollow, which is an entirely different thing entirely. It amazes me how many criminals actually in this setting in Season 1 all use the hollow to commit crimes. Like this.
As I thought, Hugo really is here. When we were still working together, he would often choose routes that were difficult to attack, yet easy to defend. Don't worry, Master Proxy. I'll catch him.
Zero!
Master Proxy, the layout of the port is complex. Ethereals may jump out from any corner. Do be extra careful.
materials. They don't seem to be phasing him at all.
Though I am loath to admit it, that man is quite...
I shut myself out there. Didn't expect that to happen. Okay, so... Okay, so it's this game again. Oh, there we go. There we go. Done. My brain can, my headache is so bad, I can actually see how to solve that problem with this game. Not good.
Careful, or you'll get hurt.
I'm not going to let you have your way. Master Proxy, that's one of Hugo's weapons. Make sure to avoid it. It may look like a coin, but it's actually a dart. He carries around a briefcase filled with all sorts of weapons. Quite the hassle to deal with. Take this. Amateurs. He's extremely familiar with this place. Master Proxy, dragging this out will only be to our disadvantage. Let's proceed through here post-haste. Stay calm now. Down you go. Stand still. The mechanism here isn't damaged. It's still functioning normally. Something's not right. It feels too easy, almost as if you let us through on purpose.
Trap us. Or just leave us, or... Oh, we've gone the wrong way. No, there he is. That's why. It took too long to cross that, that's why.
Evade, now!
What's the rush, my friends? We still have plenty of time.
This guy's as sly as a fox.
No matter, Master Proxy. I've already predicted where he'll go next.
Yeah, hold on to that, special.
This must be the right way.
Okay.
Not to worry, Master Proxy. We'll be able to catch up to him soon. It should be this way. Are they from the auction? No, they shouldn't be able to track Hugo here. They're likely just hollow-rated. Back then, Hugo would typically retreat into a hollow after, and as his partner, I'd be responsible for... I'm unsure if he has a partner now, or who they might be if he does.
That's a good question.
He was alone the entire time when he approached us before.
I see. That's good. It means he must be carrying that core himself. Regardless, Master Proxy, although I'm confident in my ability to defeat them, A clash here might delay us and jeopardize your safety.
That's the problem.
Our main focus now is locating Hugo. Move, please. Stand still. Stay calm now. He should be nearby.
Okay. Yeah. I think we might have lost it. No, we haven't lost him, but he...
Long time no see, traitor.
Yeah, that was a mistake right there.
It was you who broke the oath, not me.
You haven't changed, pompous and self-righteous.
Oh. What, fight for an axe? No, that's a scythe. Oh.
You're beyond reason!
Both of you, enough already!
Master Proxy.
Are you all right, Master Proxy? Any injuries?
I'm fine. I just forgot I wasn't using EOS. I thought your attacks would just go over my head. I'm not used to being this tall, I guess.
Well, Jesus Christ, Wise.
Rest assured, manager, my blade has always been steady. I'll never point my weapon at my allies, especially not you. As for that oaf, he has no sense of control in the heat of battle, even turning on his own comrades.
I'd thank you not to spread lies.
What? Are you...
I got a gut feeling both of you think you know the truth, and both of you are oh no, is it one of those situations where one person saw something from a funny angle and they saw it wrong? Oh, that wouldn't surprise me. Tolerated. Either.
Thought we were in for it. If you value your lives, you better hand over all your ether.
I have no conflict with you, gentlemen. I'm here for personal reasons, not to mine ether resources.
Cut the crap. It's been a rough day, and we need something to make it right.
It's gonna get even rougher if you keep this up.
Whatever your business is, pay your dough or bite the dust.
Pay our dough? This is the Hollow. You're not claiming this Hollow as your own, are you? Not even the current mayor of New Eridu would dare to make that assertion. Am I correct? Mr. Mayflower Watchdog?
You sure have a mouth on you, pretty boy. Don't push it. We've buried idiots like you in the Hollow before, and soon you'll be joining them.
Why Hollow Raiders always so goddamn stupid?
I'd urge you to reconsider.
A few examples of these intelligent ones. At least for ADHD ones.
Unfortunately, your kind advice has come too late. They've already worn my patience thin. Scared? Then perhaps you should think twice before you act. You've made your bed. Now lie in it.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Please have
Mercy! Spare us! We won't do it again!
Are you quite done blowing off steam? Don't kill them. I'll hand them over to public security once we're out of...
Who do you think you are to tell me what to do?
Here we go, argument on.
They weren't planning to show you any mercy, yet you forgive them so easily. You haven't changed at all over the years, Lycon. To hell with you and your foolish fantasies of being some almighty savior.
No, he's just got a very strong sense of wrong, right and wrong.
Haven't you learned your lesson
he's
from
kind
what
of
happened with your eye and legs?
My principles remain unshaken. No one has the right to take another's life.
Sinners deserve punishment. Do you know how many lives they've taken? I'm merely delivering the justice the world needs.
It is not our place to pass judgment.
Oh boy.
I know I will not sway you. There's no point in continuing this argument. I will stop you. I hope...
Go ahead and try.
So they're going to resume their fight again because ideological differences.
I will defeat you. I always will. Be prepared to kneel before me, traitor.
You talk too much.
Answer. I have you now. Trying to run, are I have you now. Trying to run, are we? Proxy, I'd advise against trusting anyone from the Mayflower family. Or their dog. How many bodies did the mayor step over in his ascent to power?
Do you two have to fight?
My apologies, dear man. But I'm itching to teach him a lesson. Shut up! Trying to run, are we?
Time to hunt.
Out of my way. I have you now.
I am. On. Drop. There we go. Damn it, he got away.
Worry not. Mastery of my skills will come in time. But there's something more important I would like to teach you. Something about faith.
Does a phantom thief even need faith?
Of course. What else would we fight for?
For wealth, fame, and power to stand at the top, so nothing and no one can imprison us. Isn't that what everyone desires? Or perhaps by faith? Do you mean something asinine and empty, like just hilarious? Grow up, Lycon. It's time to let go of your naive fantasies of being some almighty savior.
I don't think that's really what going through Buffett's head.
You-
Okay?
You just don't get it.
All right, enough squabbling. What I'm trying to teach you is very simple. I may not walk the path of justice, but I do not walk the path of evil. There's too much injustice in this world. And there are times when it becomes necessary to right those wrongs with unconventional methods. Taking lives, however, is out of the question. Life is a precious gift, one that nobody has the right to steal. No one should have the authority to judge whether another lives or dies. Keep that in mind.
I will.
You don't seem convinced.
As you mentioned, this world is unjust. That's why we must strive to bring fairness to this world. Those who cause harm should face consequences, just as those who take lives should. But not all lives hold the same value. Sometimes, you may need to eliminate one if it means saving more.
Okay, so you're pragmatic.
You're too proud. Your pride may lead you astray.
I have my own path and beliefs, Jack. I'll determine for myself what's fair and unfair.
Hey, watch your mouth. If it weren't for Jack, you'd be dead already.
You're a smart kid, Hugo. Skilled too. You could easily take the life of a sinner. However, what if one day you found out you were wrong? What if that so-called sinner were innocent?
I wouldn't make that mistake.
To err is human. Everyone is bound to make mistakes. It's good you are open with your thoughts. I just don't want your troubled past to weigh you down. Because your hatred doesn't define you. It only eats away at you.
How's he like to find him? That's the question here.
Are you okay, Lycon?
My apologies, Master Proxy. Before Hugo and I founded Mockingbird, we had a mentor, Jack. He took us under his wing when we were in dire straits, imparting his skills and life lessons. But Hugo didn't agree with his viewpoints. Perhaps our path...
I didn't mean to do that. Whoops. Now I've broken it somehow because my mouse is there.
I've been curious for a while now. What caused you two to split?
Yeah, that's a really good question. What did cause that?
Mockingbird faced numerous triumphs, but also setbacks. And one of them was a disastrous one.
Disastrous one? Come on.
Hugo. You... Was this you? All this?
So what if it was?
What is going on here?
Gone crazy? Have you been planning this all along? You bury all these lives in the name of vengeance?
They deserve to die. Especially my so-called father. I should have killed him a long time ago. A really long time ago. You know what, Lycon? There's some people whose only purpose in life is to bring more suffering into this world.
No wonder he's so messed up with a family like this.
Sometimes murder is what brings justice back into this world. And for that, I must stain these hands in blood.
Enough! I can't trust anything you say anymore. I'm leaving Mockingbird, now!
Where are you going?
Anywhere. Someone from the Mayflowers got in touch with me before.
Are you mad? You know what those hypocrites in city administration are like. They're no different from tops. We fought them together all this time, and now you're leaving to serve as their lapdog. Are you going to turn your back on Mockingbird? Turn your back on me.
The mayor is different from the others. But it doesn't matter. I'm not going to even try convincing you. As your friend, I'll give you one last piece of advice. Please, stop here. Otherwise, the day will come where your hatred and ambition will consume you.
Okay, but that still doesn't explain how, okay, so...
My apologies, Master Proxy, that you had to hear such an unpleasant tale.
Right.
Hugo came from a powerful family, and his relationship with them was always strained, especially with his own father. So much so that Hugo wanted to personally put an end to him. After shouldering a mountain of injustice, Hugo ran away from home. That's when Jack and I met him. And that setback that Mockingbird suffered turned out to be intimately connected to his family. I had thought it was just a normal mission, when in fact he was plotting revenge. He took advantage of me and everyone else there.
Yeah, sounds about right. That's just some bad habits right there.
I do not mean to pass judgment on him and his decision, but I refuse to accept a partner who is willing to trample over other people's lives for their own desires.
No, you shouldn't really work with somebody like that. Someone who just misleads you and manipulates you is not something you should really hang around with, I'm sorry to say.
Perhaps his family left a mark on him that continues to influence him to this day.
Of course it did. Family that messed up.
In any case, Hugo still has the sacrifice core.
Although it's only implied.
We should contact the mayor to plan our next moves.
Hello, Mr. Mayor.
A pleasure to speak with you again. Lycon has already filled me in on Mockingbird stealing the sacrifice core. I'll deal with it.
Anything else we can do to help? I mean, we didn't manage to complete our mission.
No. You've done well. It's just not appropriate for you to get involved in what's to come.
We've been through far more dangerous situations. Plus, we've dealt with Mr. Mockingbird before, so maybe we could help you.
And also prevent this turning into another tragedy, too. That would be nice.
Really, I appreciate your kindness. It's just... Very well. Seeing as you're all people I know I can trust, I'm going to be frank. Not long ago, I received a letter declaring criminal intent.
Sir.
Lycon, I know you don't want to place them in danger. I feel the same way. However, I believe they deserve to know the truth. That letter threatened to use a sacrifice to take vengeance against the entire city of New Eridu.
I am facepalming so hard right now.
What do you mean by vengeance?
I believe the person, or the organization, who sent the letter is planning to use the sacrifice to mount a large-scale attack against the city.
Ah, boy.
Everything we've uncovered so far seems to support this hypothesis. As you know, the sacrifice's true power is a mystery and cannot be controlled if anyone attempts to use it as a weapon. This is no small issue. If this gets out, it'll send the public into a panic. Please promise me you'll keep things confidential.
Then let us help out. We can do our part too.
But, it's like I said before, it'll be too dangerous for you. Whichever way you look at it, you're still citizens of New Eridu, and as mayor, it's my duty to protect you.
More like yours used to be an absolute problem. But, no, you're not being an impedance intentionally. I'm trying to help.
Plus,
I'm not thinking
Carol would be furious with me if I put you in danger. If she were still around. Anyway, I'm not at liberty to discuss this matter any further.
Wait a minute. Were you
Please rest
romantically
assured
involved
that
with
we will handle things properly as the administrative authority of New Eridu.
That's right. Master Proxy, please trust us.
So that'll be all for today. Goodbye for now.
Something could be right back. I'll be just there in a second. Oh, I know what this is. Let's grab something, my blood sugar's dipping. Be right back. I need to do this. I'll be right back. Give us a minute. Apologies for that. My blood sugar's been up. My blood sugar decided to take a dip. I had to eat something quickly. Got cooked last night because my neighbors decided to rise the temperature in the respective flats above and below me, so I ended up getting cooked in here. In my own, because my own heating was also on at the same time. My brain just kind of crashed. I had to just literally just try and eat something. Not quite as I've eaten today as well. Okay. Just a mask. Meaning he wanted certain people to know who he was. Hoping to get into season 2 today, but we'll see how this goes because my blood sugar dips again and I start passing out again. That's not. I'm gonna have to call it. It always happens to me when I get overheated from people messing around with the heating in this block of flats I'm in.
I'll have to work overtime to finish this mission report. You're here!
Okay, let's ask around. Okay. Notebook you never parted with. Record things and do list. After he came out of a hollow, his entire personality shifted. I thought it was because he was in the hollow and witnessed something terrible, but your frustration is racist. When he rescued many things from the hollow and emerged complete and unscathed. How strange. Breen had memory issues for a long time, always forgetting stuff. He says he kept a diary or something, though I'm not sure if he ever listened to us. I don't know anything about that. Interesting. I call that interesting, is what I've been told. Starts having memory problems. He used to tape record over himself. The notebook he used to keep on his person is missing from his personal effects. He used to keep a lot of notes in. Memory problems for a long time. It's the same person after he left a hollow. After he left a hollow involved in rescuing a lot of people. Something's has a couple of data points that are interesting, but nothing really conclusive. Just more questions.
Today's training.
Oh, Miyabi, what you got? Something hidden inside. It wouldn't surprise me if someone like Bringer had an insurance policy. I really do believe he was just a lieutenant in whatever this organization is. Okay, decryption time. And there we go. Actually, this surprised me because there used to be a way of actually there was funny things you could do with images to hide them. What was it? Oh, there was okay. Few tricks you used to pull with image files back in the day. Huh? You still can do it. Basically, right, what was it my friend used to tell me about? A friend of mine told me about this years ago. I don't know if it's true or not. I never didn't really look into it, but apparently you could basically take an image file. You could basically sort of merge it with a text file, he said, and make it look like it was actually a text file, not an image file. It was weird. I don't know if it's true or not, though. I'm gonna look into this technique, actually, see if it's actually talking. Because he had a habit of talking nonsense about computers sometimes. Oh, computer security stuff, sorry. That's how bad my headache is.
All right.
I'm probably not getting out of this hollow, but at least this tape recorder still works. Let's say these are my last words.
I'm sorry, what?
I gave away my anti-corruption equipment to save those civilians, so I'm not in good shape. Unfortunately, we came up against a horde of ethereals right after that. I rushed over to fight them off and tried to save the civilians, but in the thick of all the fighting, I turned back and realized that I was somehow alone. Nobody was behind me. Luckily, I managed to defeat the ethereals, but the wounds and corruption I sustained in doing so should be fatal. I don't mean to cast the blame at all here, and if any of my colleagues ever pick up this cassette, I hope that nobody is ever held accountable. It's just human nature. It's normal. I just have a few regrets. Oh, what's that over there? I've seen a miracle. Yes,
humanity is in constant conflict against the Hollows, we'll never be able to grasp true power.
What do you want about that?
Only by embracing everything. It's the only way.
Lost his mind.
Only by embracing this power can everyone survive. Oh, Creator, please grant me this!
I'm sorry, what's going on here?
Are you okay, Julian? Don't be so down.
Thanks. I'm okay. It's just... Even though we had our suspicions, now that everything is out in the open, I can't help but feel... Well, at least now I know the reason why he changed.
What did Bringer see during the recording? Whatever it was, he called it a miracle.
I saw the mission report from that incident. Bringer emerged from the Hollow unscathed, completely free from injury or corruption. Plus, I remember him rescuing a few civilians and walking out of the Hollow together with them.
But if that's the case, then it's at odds with the audio we heard. Which one is the true version of events?
It's possible that both are true. Like if Bringer actually met a real god that completely healed his body and helped him save the other.
And that's why his mood changed so much. Why he started believing the Exaltists. Because he witnessed a miracle.
That sounds like a reasonable speculation at this point.
Don't think he should have trusted him to begin with, though, but okay.
But it still exceeds the limits of what...
In any case, it's a clue that ultimately points to the Exaltists. I'll keep pulling this thread and see where it leads.
Something don't add up. Something don't add up.
I've been waiting for... We meet again, Master. I imagine you've already managed to get about some people who wish to use sacrifice to launch an attack on New Eridu.
No surprise you're here.
So you know about that? I only just found out myself.
Because I've been watching you this entire time. I know many things. But unlike those hypocrites, I'm willing to share info with you to show my sincere hopes of working together.
Who are you?
I need to find Bringer's belonging.
Bringer's belongings? Did he even leave anything behind?
Oh, he did. I have complete confidence in my intelligence network. All the more reason for you to work with me. You've probably already guessed, but what Bringer left behind will be crucial for cracking the alleged sacrifice attack. Find it, and we'll finally know what they are after.
Okay.
Who do you mean by they?
Exaltists?
The Exaltists, of course. They're always lurking whenever something related to sacrifice comes up. Actually, the Exaltists and I, we have a bit of shared history. But no more than that until you officially agree to work with me.
All right.
Splendid. I like people who don't mess around. By the way, might I ask, you're not proficient at in-hollow combat, are you?
No, I can't.
No, I can't fight.
As I expected. Not to worry. You're an invaluable proxy. All I require is for you to guide me. I mean, not even my darling Lord Phaethon can fight in the Hollows.
Hang on, what did you just say?
What did you just say? Your darling Lord Phaethon?
That's right. The best proxy in all of New Eridu. Lord Phaethon!
Oh my god, she's an obsessed fan.
Don't tell me you don't like him.
It's not that I don't like him. It's just,
Well, if it's not that you don't like him, then that means you do like him, right? And I know exactly how you feel. My love for Lord Phaethon is really complicated, too.
What the hell?
Great, you're a fan of Lord Phaethon, too. But that makes sense. All of New Eridu ought to be fans of Lord Phaethon.
So she knows that you're a proxy, but she doesn't know that you're Phaethon. Oh, that's fucking brilliant. You fucking... Why is you... Oh god, Weisenbell, you too, right? No, well, I should be a fan of my own work, but I don't think I'm a fan.
How should I put this? I'm not really a fan of Phaethon.
I get it. You're ashamed. Because you love him so much. I went through a phase like that once. But it's okay to be brave and admit your love. Relax. I'm with you as you make your journey, fellow fan. Oh my. Once I start talking about Lord Phaethon, I just can't help myself.
Oh my god, first we had this semi-serious, this really serious character just slip into this fucking nonsense. That's right. Oh man, I needed that laugh. Yeah, how did you know we were proxies? I didn't know this. Oh, I know why. Because in the prologue, all our data, everything, and what consisted of what Phaethon actually was, got completely fucking destroyed. So she's got no clue that we're them, and we had to restart completely from scratch. Oh my god, that made me laugh so much. What an obsessed fangirl after. She's an obsessed fangirl. Let's just go. Let's just go in. She's gonna turn up. I'll go. So she's gonna see Eos in the fucking working in the shop and go, oh, so see, you are a fan of him. You've even made one of your bamboos look like his perfectly. How did you manage this? I can see that line. Oh god, this is gonna go on for a while before it clicks with her. Or they might not drag it out. We'll see. We'll see. Hello there, Ambi. Wait a minute.
Proxy, you're here too.
What?
I didn't expect to run into you here.
What are you two doing here? And still in that outfit, Ambi?
I'm here to investigate that incident.
What's going on here?
I've recently dug up some clues about the person behind the operation, but my key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity.
Clues about the person behind the operation. My key contact is ultra cautious and keeps demanding me to prove my identity. Okay, so this is why she let them
So,
here, I guess.
to gain her trust, I decided to meet her dressed like this. Now that everything is completely finished, This uniform doesn't really represent anything in particular. For me, it's just another outfit now. We all have to move on someday.
I'm helping her. I want to make sure whoever's behind all this is caught. Ah, and who's this young lady?
This is my friend, Vivian. We're here investigating a few things ourselves.
Ambi, one of the Cunning Hair's most powerful members. And Trigger, an Opal Squad sniper. It's an honor to make your acquaintance.
You know us?
Looks like someone's done our homework. Is it because of the proxy?
You two are practically celebrities. And because of my work, I've got loads of info when it comes to anyone with a name around New Eridu.
I see. Seems you're handling your work well.
Let's prepare to enter the Hollow.
You're going into a hollow? Proxy, you plan on going in like
story-related stuff
that?
in them, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. I've recovered quite a bit.
Huh. Aren't you that lady from before at the auction?
Hello. I didn't expect to see you again, young lady.
What the? What's going on?
Vivian, are you alright? You look depressed.
What's wrong, Vivian? Are you feeling all right?
It's nothing. I just drifted off for a moment there. So then, what are you doing here?
Don't worry. I'm not here to scam you. I'm waiting to meet someone.
Don't tell me. You're my contact for intel?
That's me. Ambi from Silver Squad, I presume? Pleasure to meet you. All right. I'm going to exchange some information with Miss Ambi here. So if you'll excuse me.
Silver Squad.
You aren't looking so good. What's the matter?
I can tell you later, but not right now.
Okay, that's all the information I got for you. In return, I want you to do something for me. Take me into the Hollow. I left something very valuable inside. I have to find it.
Seeing as we were just about to go in ourselves, why not join us?
It's fine by me. But didn't you say—
It's fine. There's no rush. Right, Master Proxy.
Huh? Yeah, there really is no rush. Sure, let's all go together.
It'll be safer with more people, and we'll find your missing item more quickly.
Thank you.
Something. I say horror feels off, but I don't know what it is. I won't know what it is until I get more information. Just another data point. Like this. I want to know the background to this. I thought it was a Season 2 content thing. Right, I don't believe in fate either. This is how she fights. Right. Okay, so you're kind of like a support. When Trigger has purge of the deck, carries the squad, carries Trigger basic attack, carries shot them with the enemies with basic attack, counters get special, assist dealing magic damage and accumulating days. When hitting enemy with his heavy attack, Extra special attack. Assist follow-up ultimately can trigger basic attack harmonization of Tartarus. Dealing electrical damage in community doesn't including a large amount of days. Special ultimate trigger coordinate support or coordinate support either active characters other active squad trigger basic shot whenever they hit an enemy with any. Oh, okay.
So, what is it that you all plan to do here?
We are here to look for something too. Something extremely important. New Eridu's future may well depend on it.
Oh,
Roger. Save your strength, Envy.
Move behind me.
Whoa. Faster?
Engaging head on.
ZZZ. I'm on it.
Now it's my turn to ask questions. What exactly is it that you're investigating?
Yeah, question.
Since you're familiar with the name Silver, then you should know that it shouldn't exist anymore. What I'm investigating has something to do with it.
Okay.
Target locked. Support ready. Sniper's Creed. One shot, one kill.
Right on cue.
Supporting position. Quick shot.
In position.
Fire support ready.
Move behind. I won't back down. Mind the blind spot.
Saw that coming. Increase firepower.
Flip the switch.
Time to pin them down.
Proxy, let's use that fissure to head to the next location.
And then we go. Right. I'm just now really curious.
This is the place.
That story. Where is that's kind of the next thing
So,
I'll side stories.
what is it that you're looking for?
Next weekend and some of this two stuff.
A ring. I was excavating ether here before and accidentally lost it somewhere. Please, could you all help me find it?
Sure.
I'll go with you.
I'll stay here with...
Thanks, but you don't have to worry about me. Go ahead and accompany the others. I know it might... I'll be so happy if my daughter grows up to be capable like you.
Why am I starting to feel like there's a connection between you, Tiana, and Bringer? quitting.
There's leftover food here. I don't want to imagine what's inside the bag.
Neither do I.
This place was a diner.
A toy that seems emotionally stable. There shouldn't be a ring hidden in it.
It's pretty cute. It's a fancy lunchbox?
I wonder if its owner is safe and sound.
What's wrong, Vivian? You seemed worried for a while now.
I'm worried about Sienna.
The location should still be safe.
I hope so.
Could the ring be in that gas tank?
Good thing this gas tank is empty.
Something not adding up. Sienna.
Her vital signs are gone.
Did she?
What happened?
I guess this was her final scam.
I don't understand. Why would she?
There's one thing I must remind you. Your time is running out.
I'm not sure how you can tell, but you're right. I'm going to die in here. That's my plan.
This is where you met your husband.
I'm very sick and don't have much longer. If I try to get treatment, it'll just be a burden on my daughter. So I scam my way through a bunch of physical exams and managed to take out a hollow corruption policy through Ravenlock Insurance.
Her final revenge. Her true final revenge against people who killed.
Once some time has passed, could you please take my corrupted body out of the hollow? That will secure a generous compensation package for my daughter. It's only what the Ravenlocks owe me. A pity, yes. But it's the only way I can squeeze it out of them.
And quite frankly, I can't really blame you, lady. Ah, jeez.
What makes you think that will help you?
I just trust you will. I'm just awfully sorry you had to get involved in this.
That's why she was so upset when
something
she
I
saw
must
them,
do.
because she knew that they were ill.
I have to leave something behind for my girl.
Well,
I have to give her a chance at life.
Bluest Ice Queen has actually got a heart.
If it's okay, could you also please tell her... Don't worry. Even if Mommy's body is corrupted, withers away, and turns to dust, my love for you will always be there. Thank you.
I have to wonder what actually would affect somebody to actually close their heart off that much to people. I explains why
She was betting that we'd help her.
So, yes, the original thought, we had hinted this as well, because originally we thought she was being nice to Wise because we thought she'd worked out by what Wise was stating, but she just thought Wise was just some proxy in over his head. Oh, okay. Should have seen this one.
So, you were aware of this the whole time?
Yes. Because I saw it. You might not believe me, but the things I see are always something bad. Plagues, deaths, disasters. That's all I've ever been able to see.
It's all that kid's fault!
She's seriously jinxed.
I always try to avoid her. Otherwise, she'll say something rotten that ends up coming true again.
Prophecies, she says. Like she's not the one bringing the bad luck upon us.
It wasn't me. I didn't do anything.
A lot of people in this city are affected by the Hollow in some way, and I'm wondering, she's getting glimpses of the future because of... Oh, man.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
What good is saying you're sorry? Things like this keep happening every time you open your mouth!
How unlucky. She shouldn't be here. Nobody wants her around.
If only she would just disappear.
I just wanted to warn you all. I'm sorry. Every time it's the same. In the end, there's nothing I can change. Sometimes I even wonder whether it's me predicting these things.
I'm gonna be honest here. Some people, if you give them enough information, can see where things are, where a road is leading down the way. I mean, I got it always right, but I'll get it right a lot of the time, and she might be this type of person. The problem is, when you're that type of person, you make the mistake of calling out to people who won't listen, who don't want help, then you can't help them, and this is the end result as well. It could also be something that she's infected with because all the stuff that's going on in this setting. Because no one really, I don't think it's really fully explained that no one quite knows how people are affected by the Hollow disaster.
Or if my very existence is manifesting these calamities.
I doubt that somehow. And also, yeah, I do that occasionally. I don't tell people shit anymore because, quite frankly, it's a waste of my breath. If I told somebody you're pushing yourself too hard with your dancing, you need to be more careful, I know they won't listen. So there's no point in saying nothing. It's depressing. That story played out a little bit more. That story played out a little bit more than I thought it would, and then I also... That has also caused me to misinterpret information I've seen before. No more about that, anyway. For example, I've saw someone.
Vivian, it's not your fault.
You were just trying to be kind and warn them about impending disasters.
No good deed goes unpunished, as they say.
I can tell it's never been easy for you.
Thank you. No matter what. I just hope she finally gets to rest in peace. I hope no misfortune, whether I foresee it or not, ever happens to anyone.
No, because no, I wouldn't call it a prophecy, but I'd call it the fact that you are not, unfortunately, not quite, well, having this kind of predictability is a curse. Some people are managing better and becoming like investigators or detectives. Well, something like there's something in a similar field. Doctors, surgeons. Like this is because you had I don't think you had a good childhood. I'm just gonna say this right now. Anyway, don't worry this. This is it's home for me personally. Yep, so they are being punished. Or being forced to do things risky for Tops. Tops is something to do. Yeah, just trying to do, yeah. Well, that explains some things as well, too. Okay.
Roxy, do you believe that the future can be changed?
That's quite the sudden question.
In my memories, this has happened countless times already. Why can I only see these misfortunes? Why can't I even have a sliver of happiness?
I'm on it.
Get behind me!
And down you go, you know.
Leave it to me, Andy.
Copy.
Copy. Move behind me. Target locked.
The fissure that we're looking for is up ahead.
The sword, that's actually kind of cool. I like that, actually. I think if I know the killer characters I'd like to get hands on. I have been after ZZZ Andy for a while now. But I know that one, my whole ones. Oh, hello. How are you doing? You three feel about? You probably.
I've heard the conduit.
Oh, got you covered.
Huzzah!
The target's weary. My bullets are one with the wind.
And that's how you do it.
I think it's about time.
We should take that lady out of the hollow.
Thank you.
She gave us the intel we needed. So this is... I hope everything else goes well.
Master Proxy, Is there anything you'd like to know? You can just ask.
I'm curious about your story, Vivian, but we can talk more once you feel ready. Don't worry, I'm very...
You're the first person to ever say that to me. I'd be happy to share my story with you. These premonitions I see are not within my control, and they always come to me in a flash, like a flood of images in my mind.
I don't think your powers are... I mean, you could still be, but they might... This could be some kind of predictability based on the data environment around you. Stuff you've seen subconsciously or something else.
Most of the time, I see death, disease, accidents, and disasters. But every time, without exception, they end up happening. And I can never prevent or change them.
No, I think you can.
That's all I have to say about it.
I'm just telling you that this
If
is the
that
wrong
offends
people.
Master Proxy and you don't want to hang out with me anymore, then I can understand.
Why would I be offended? That's just who you are, Vivian. Besides, we're friends.
I've always considered this ability as a curse.
No, not a curse, but it's not a gift either.
It's not a curse. Actually, I think you've been given a gift.
I don't think you calling it a gift or a curse is really the right thing to say, but wise, but okay.
Thank you. Really.
I think you should listen more questions like, what is not a gift? Or a gift, and what is it? That's what we need to work out.
Well, it's getting late. To the previous clues, but Bringer left behind is hidden inside a vending machine.
What it really is. That might help her in terms of it. Izo is only calling it a gift because he tried not to try and support his friend. That'll help her in the short term, but maybe his approach is better. Short and long term, if possible.
Looks like it isn't in here.
No, it's a vending machine. Motel, restaurant, and lounge.
Let's try this vending machine. It might be the one we're looking for. Strange, there's nothing in here.
That was strange. Okay.
This vending machine looks a little suspicious too.
Oh. This is why I think it's a subconscious predictability of hers. It's not actually public premonition, because she knew. She's pattern matching data based on stuff she's seen about, not in her conscious mind, but her subconscious mind. Which is an interesting thing for a character. This is what's going on with her mind. This is pure speculation.
This is it. This notebook is what Bringer left behind, but I don't know what...
Well, hello, Master Proxy. Oh, don't give me that scandalized look. I did just save your...
I would have protected the proxy even if you hadn't appeared.
I'm sure of it, but I happen to be in the area. Worry not, dear companion. I have complete confidence in your strength.
Hang on. Did you say companion? So you two know each other?
Oh boy.
Apologies. I didn't have a chance to mention it before.
You're his new partner.
I'm actually part of the Phantom Thief Syndicate, Mockingbird.
That's right. I was only able to slip in during the auction thanks to some help from Vivian backstage.
So the whole time you were only bidding on the collections so you could get backstage and tamper with things?
I warned you before. You can't rely on appearances.
Don't worry, Master Proxy. We don't have any ulterior motives here. As you've probably heard, Mockingbird is a renowned Phantom Thieves syndicate in New Eridu that, despite its longevity, has managed to maintain the secrecy of its members' identities to this day. So, disclosing our identities to you is essentially the highest sign of good faith that a Mockingbird Phantom Thief can show.
But Lycon said that you're very dangerous, and we should be careful.
Then I imagine he's also told you about some of our past. And I'm sure you know that in a complex situation like ours, you shouldn't listen to either side over the other. Mockingbird's purpose is very simple, really. To form long-standing and cooperative relationships with outstanding proxies like yourself.
We need your ability.
Before you make any decisions, please allow me to... We all know there isn't anything in this world that's fair. A prime example being the uneven distribution of wealth. People from tops splurge on luxurious collectibles, while the poor have to gamble with their own lives just to get by.
I can certainly see why an organization will exist like this in a post-apocalyptic setting.
Of course. Besides wealth, there's also an unequal distribution in this world of happiness and suffering, hope and despair, love and hate. It's all just so unfair. Somebody has to do something to tilt the balance of the scales.
Can't work out if you're giving me a sales pitch for joining your organization or you're being genuine.
And thus Mockingbird was born. We take from those who have far more than they deserve and give it to those who deserve to have more. If you ask me, that's enough to be considered a form of justice.
Is it now? Now, here's the thing. I do agree with what he's saying. I just don't trust him.
All right, that makes sense.
Based
I can
on what
agree
goes on
with
in the
that.
setting.
Thank you. I knew if anyone, you'd understand. However, aside from these philosophical considerations, we also have a crisis on our hands to deal with. As you know, the Exaltists are plotting to use the power of sacrifice to launch an attack on all of New Eridu. We can provide you with all the latest intel, just like that notebook you found. Something, and the most crucial part of this whole game, the sacrifice. We share the same goal for the moment, stopping the impending disaster from playing out.
I need some time to think about it.
How about this? If you still have misgivings about our upcoming cooperation, then why don't he's got the support of the mayor's office behind him, and his presence alone is enough to keep me in check. Of course, you're welcome to bring some other friends along, provided they aren't from public security or HSO.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you're willing to let my friends come along, then you've got a deal.
Yep.
Great. It's a deal. By the way, Proxy, this is for you.
Piece of art in the hollow inside might that mess with his value?
Consider it a souvenir commemorating our first time working together.
For now, we'll carefully look through the contents of that notebook. I'll contact you if anything comes up.
I'd rather gone through that notebook myself, though, but I think we're trusting them a little too much, but I don't think we have a choice. Either, because I can't fight, because Wise can't fight for shit. It would have just not gone well for us. Just... Wait a minute, how far back in the past is this? Heir. Took out the previous heir and clawed his way to the throne. Ah, right. Okay. Grab something quickly. Here. Let's get on with the show.
How about it? Will you work with me?
Correct. Let me be. I am Mockingbird.
So it's you. I never thought you'd be so bold as to come see me alone.
Relax, my friend. As you know, if I can sneak into such a heavily guarded auction, then naturally, I can just as easily slip away right now.
This city is narrative is full of intrigue.
I'm here with the sincere intention to seek cooperation. I can give you that sacrifice core.
And what do you want in return?
Wealth, glory, power. The things everyone else in the world wants, I want them too. And I'm confident that as the current heir to the Ravenlock family, those are all things you can give me.
Then you've certainly come to the right place. My family is working on a big project. If things come to fruition, Ravenlock's status in Tops will significantly improve.
Yeah, sure it will. Let me go to my desk too far again from my iPhone. Good job, me. Bad habits.
At which point, I'll be sure to leave a spot for you. Naturally, as an outsider, you're precluded from handling any of our core business.
Mr. Hartman, I think you've misunderstood me. I have no intention of joining the Ravenlock family. In fact, I have an art gallery under my name that does. I was hoping you could recommend me for Tops.
You want to join Tops? That's easier said than done. Even for a family like ours, it would still require significant effort and...
Just answer me yes or no. I don't think either of us can afford to waste time.
I understand, but in exchange, you'll have to give me the sacrifice core first.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid I can't. You don't want to put all your chips on the table when dealing with Tops. I know that far too well.
Then that means I also need to keep an eye out when working with the infamous Mockingbird.
Mr. Hartman, I should remind you that I stand before you undisguised. Coming from a phantom thief who's never publicly revealed his identity, shouldn't that be sufficient assurance?
It would normally be so.
If I betray you, then you merely need to lift a finger to wipe me from the face of this world.
Lots of questions in my head. No, just data points.
You do make a valid point there.
I appreciate your trust.
Why don't we celebrate our new partnership with a toast? Having a drink before undertaking anything important is a family tradition. It's good luck.
And that's also probably how you... oh, those kind of traditions. Oh boy.
As an outsider, it's a real...
By the way, you aren't the only member of your organization, are you? Shouldn't all your companions agree to this deal first?
You don't have to worry about that. I'll make sure she agrees. Otherwise, I'll get rid of her too.
Seems you'll do whatever it takes to get things done. Great things lie ahead for someone like you. All right, let's leave it at that for today. I'll contact you about what to do next.
That's him! He's the one who killed Serena!
Flashback to the
He was the only one who was ever any good to him, right? That's how he repays her?
That's why they say once a mongrel, always a mongrel. Just look into his eyes.
Father! Serena had been ranking ahead of him. Hugo must have poisoned.
Pure evil. Typical.
Hugo, did you do all this?
Yes, it was me. I killed her.
What?
He admitted it! Father, he must be expelled. He has no right to live under the same roof as us.
Why don't we reunite him with Serena then? Nobody would ever know.
Hugo?
What the hell?
My children, how many times have I told you before? In this world, only the most ruthless, cruel, and unscrupulous of people ever make it to the top. Like Hugo here, who was willing to murder his only true loved one without a second thought. Only someone with the means and the gumption to do that is qualified to be my heir.
But...
It's all over now, and the results are obvious. The winner of this month's assessment is Hugo.
Monster. Well, that explains why Hugo's such a fucking goddamn mess.
As for the rest of you, go to the usual place for the punishment you deserve.
Father!
As I've told you before, there's only room for one winner in this family. You're still a loser, even if it's by the smallest margin. And there's no reason for a loser to exist. This is all for your own good. Do you understand? Go on now. Receive your punishment for the sake of the family.
What in the hell?
Yes, I understand. I'm sorry.
Soon, it'll all be over.
Jesus.
Thank you for escorting me here, Proxy. Today was quite eventful. If I were to head back now, I probably wouldn't be able to fall asleep. You're a child that only brings misfortune. People have been saying that about me for a long time. I used to feel hurt and resentful. But now that I think about it, it's perfectly normal for people to react that way. Why do I only predict suffering? If I could predict happy things, joyful things, would people like me a little more? Maybe. Fate truly is set in stone. Often, I want to help these people avoid their miserable fates. For a time, I even thought that I was successful, that I could change people's destiny. But it was all an illusion. In the end, I couldn't do anything at all. So, I was really happy when you said that my abilities weren't a curse, but a gift. Thank you, Proxy.
Just need someone to listen to you is the problem.
I'm so
People
glad
don't
to
always
have met
listen when
you.
they should. They'll
And
listen to
you're
what they
also a
think
fan of
is
Lord
in their best
Nathan.
interest.
It's like we were fated to meet.
Let's.
I don't know
someone
why,
who's got as much
but
bad
I feel
news on that
completely
Robert
at ease
Strong
when
around
I'm by
you,
your
that's-
side.
Makes people less
I
likely
feel
to
like
exist, even if you warn them.
I'm free from judgment, from blame.
And even you got
Like,
factual evidence or something.
I don't need to worry about anything,
I'm not going into that one.
and can just be
Not
my
again.
own true self. Perhaps people really do possess an aura. And ours just so happen to be extremely compatible. By the way, you asked me before about Hugo. I don't really know much about him. He rarely ever talks about his past.
I'll bet that too.
But judging from his eye colors, you can guess he's probably the bastard son of a renowned family. I think his mother was very worried about his different colored eyes, and even wanted to get rid of him at one point. But then his family offered a huge price and bought him off his mother for some reason.
That's interesting.
And just like that, he moved from a leaky and drafty boarding room to a luxurious mansion. But he's also mentioned that the extravagant home is actually like hell for him. I think it's probably because the family treats him terribly. I digress. He ran away and ended up meeting Lycon and his master. After that, they formed Mockingbird together and experienced a rare period of happiness. Until Lycon's betrayal.
So...
I imagine I would still be wandering around now if I had never met him. To me, Hugo is just like an older brother. I've always felt as though he's carrying
Probably
some
because
heavy
you
burden with
reminder him of his sister.
But that's a secret he's kept to himself. Something
Starting to
he'll
think her
never
death
tell
was
me.
accidental.
Sometimes when I look into his eyes, I can feel that he's really struggling with something. Even though he may say some extreme things, Hugo really isn't a bad person.
Inclined to believe you, actually.
I think one day he'll tell me his secret. Until then, I just have to wait. Wait and trust him.
Well... How we doing? 7808 an hour. 107 visitors. Oh wow, 107 visitors an hour. 1540. Okay, we're doing pretty good. I had a long chat with Idiom. Well, that's the last story segment. What time is it? Oh, god damn it. I was hoping to get into chess. I was so hoping to get into the second season content today. What I might do is pause halfway through before I have to go for work and come back and finish up and do a short stream this evening as well, because I just want to get this out the way today. Get started in season 2 tomorrow. The reason being is because I'm enjoying this content. I also feel there's some side stories I need to play to flesh things out. I also want to play tonight and see what MB Soldier Zero side story is about. That would probably explain a lot about a past military experience. I'm hoping for some actual, more actual combat. because we have nothing but story, which is good. They're trying to get somewhere with the wrap up on this, but we're still getting no closer to a lot of things. I just got a feeling we're gonna have a case of multiple groups after whatever this stuff is. Whatever happened in the old capital. I've got a feeling there's gonna be more than one faction besides these exaltists. It feels too cut and dry.
It appears we're the first to arrive. This might sound weird, but it's nice to think about getting to work with you from now on. I don't really know why that makes me feel so happy. It's because we're fellow fans! Anyone who likes Lord Phaethon can't be a bad guy.
Yeah, sure. You can tell yourself that one. All you want. You're... God damn it. Jesus Christ, Vivian.
You're right.
Of course, Lord Phaethon is the greatest there will ever be, but you're definitely the best proxy I've ever met in person. Hugo told me before that you're really skilled. Oh, by the way, would you like... I have a huge collection of Lord Phaethon merch.
Wait, this merch?
Phaethon, Lord Phaethon doesn't have any merch out there, right? I mean, we don't even know what he looks like, for starters.
It's all my own original merch, like screenshots of old Internet comments. I print them out and turn them into postcards.
You go meet your stalker. I'm sorry, dude.
Plus the avatars Lord Phaethon's used, the music playlists they recommend. I've organized it all. I'd love to show it all to you if we get the chance.
Well, I appreciate the thought.
Speaking of which, what's taking those two so long?
Probably arguing.
Hugo said he had some preparations to do before entering.
Rations, both water, and those chocolate coins. You're such a double dealer, man. It's not even funny. It's the point where I don't think anyone even knows your true character. And I got a feeling I'm gonna get to know your true character very soon.
This is getting to be more than... Or perhaps you are.
If I was stalking you, you wouldn't ever know.
Overconfident as always. You haven't changed at all.
We just make it a habit to check the state of our weapons prior to combat.
Thanks for that little reminder. I almost forgot.
I didn't expect you to let me join.
What else could I do? Master Proxy would have insisted on having you join us. I never expected for us to have a chance to enjoy some pleasant conversation like this without our weapon. It really has been too long. I still remember when we first established Mockingbird.
Indeed. That was a long time ago.
And it was.
Thankfully, Jack went in peace.
He must have known about his condition for some time. He even left us with instructions. Passing peacefully in your sleep is the most natural way to go. I'm happy for him. By the way, Lycon, have you given it any thought yet?
You mean about our guild for Phantom Thieves?
Yeah. It's time for us to build an organization of our own. Jack always supported the idea, didn't he?
I don't have any objections. But what should we call it then?
How about Mockingbird? It's a bird known for mimicking the calls of others to blend in. The same way we don high society roles for ourselves when we're out on a mission. Oh, oops. I nearly forgot. You're a terrible actor, and you're always flubbing your lines. I guess we can rule out that name then.
Well, probably, yeah.
No, call it Mockingbird. We're always just putting on an act, aren't we? I won't slip up on our next mission. Besides, we still ran missions together even when we didn't have a name. Having one now will...
No. It does make a difference, Lycon. And I don't just want a name. I want Mockingbird to become a symbol. Like the sword of Damocles hanging over everyone's heads. Striking fear into the hearts of the rich and cruel whenever they hear the name.
Given your history, I'm not really blaming you, but are you sure you're doing this for the right reasons?
Just like Jack used to say, this world isn't fair. So that's why we have to influence it however we can. And change things in our own way.
But on the basis of not causing harm to other people's lives. That's also what Jack used to say. You remember, don't you?
Of course I remember. All right. I promise.
That sounded pretty forced. Don't forget, things don't end well for people who break their oaths.
I'm good for my word. You must trust your fellow companions. That's also something Jack would say. Well then, today's the day that Mockingbird will officially start flying. Our first order of business, deciding on our symbol.
Alright, everyone else is here. Let's get on with this.
Looks like we're...
Okay, let's try and catch up.
I didn't expect the coordinates in Bringer's notes to lead here.
Oh, are you familiar with this place?
More familiar than you, it seems.
Bigger proxy. If they're being too noisy, can I take action? Solid strategy.
Say no more.
Copy.
Done. I'm surprised that she's not actually join me as a playable character.
I don't enjoy obstacles in my path.
The generator room should be nearby. Over here.
Wow, you really know this place like the back of your paw.
Docile me over there, it's not.
Master Proxy, I hate to be the bearer of bad news.
Don't tell me.
I can fix it, but I'll need a circuit. I've seen diagrams for this type of circuit before.
Just leave that problem.
Wise, I just sent an image of a circuit diagram.
Thank you very much, Master.
Okay, so... I thought, okay. Okay, so that's a splitter. There we go.
The circuit is fixed.
Wait up. It's all coming together now. Communicating with the outside world from within a hollow. And getting that circuit diagram. In theory, there's only one person who could ever do that. Could it be... your Lord Phaethon? Impossible. There's no way. But then again, only Phaethon could have done that. I mean, you're an incredible proxy, sure. And you're a good person. But could you really be Lord Phaethon?
Do I tell her or do I not tell her? That's the question. You know, I could drag this out for ages. I'm gonna... You know what? Hell with this.
That's me. I'm Phaethon. Sorry, I just never had the opportunity to tell you.
Unbelievable. Lord Phaethon! I've been your biggest fan for years now! Goodness me! Lord Phaethon was right in front of me all along! And I had no idea! This is like a dream. Could you... I mean, if you're willing, could you please give me an autograph? And a group photo?
Anything you want, but let's get out of the hollow first, alright?
God's sakes. That side of her
okay.
is hilarious.
Sorry, guess I got a little too excited.
Anyone would be enraptured meeting someone they admire that much.
Yeah, if I ever met my favorite movie director, I'd be the same.
We should keep moving. This isn't the best place for idle chit-chat.
The door's finally open.
The proxy is Phaethon. Phaethon is the proxy. This is a dream. I never went to wake up.
Come on. There we go.
Say no more.
Down you go.
The fissure over there should lead to our destination.
I am wondering if I'm gonna run into the twins again in here, but we'll see.
There are more ethereals around. Please be careful, Lord Phaethon.
Lyca, your fighting style wasn't so reserved in the past.
I've matured.
You call this mature? You're just being pretentious.
Understood.
In position.
Downward. Okay.
A difficult foe, that one. Let us leave this place at once. Ensuring Master Proxy's safety is our highest priority.
I won't let anything happen to you, Lord Phaethon.
At your safety. I'll bite your throat out!
feeling? Are you tired? Do you need a break? Some food? Water?
Thank you for your concern. I'm fine.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Master, a complex mechanism has been detected ahead. To pass through, you need to act suggestion. Split.
So, we have to head to...
I can take care of one.
That leaves the last.
You should go with Hugo.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know what's going on with you two, but you've been bickering the whole time. This is a good chance for you guys to build some rapport.
Anby's got a point. Hugo, just go with Lycon.
You just want to be alone with your Lord Faithin, don't you?
Huh? That's not it!
Alright, sounds like a plan. It's all decided then.
If Master Proxy says so, then... sure. But... Lycon, you better not slow me down.
I really want to recommend you two some movies for a crash course on teamwork.
Lord Faithin, there are too many ethereals here. We have...
Really straightforward. They're not getting in.
Lord Faithin, seems like we both need to prep. Sure enough, Lord Faithin and I share a deeper connection. Sorry, goodness me. Somehow I'm fighting alongside Lord Faithin. It's like all my dreams are coming true.
Well, I'm not gonna say nothing here.
I'm going to wake up in these...
No, this isn't a dream. I'm...
Not only is Lord... That's it. I pledged...
What?
I'm happy to hear that. Don't get me wrong.
Lord Faithin is my light, the one who saved me in my darkest mo... You probably don't remember, but... Well, it's so embarrassing. Sorry. I hope I'm not bothering you too much.
No, you're not a bother at all. Thank you for your loyal support.
It's gonna be some mess you see that one of you fly to if somebody on there or not. And it's gonna turn... I want to bet the money right now to turn it to your sister that actually posted it.
I should be the one thanking you. Just sorry to keep babbling like this. I'm sure Anby will be able to manage. She's great at this kind, but as for Hugo and Lycon...
There are too many ethereals here. Though, it's not a huge problem.
Now you pay. Dodge.
Right.
So, I have no intention of arguing with you right now. Master Proxy and Miss Vivian are elsewhere, and we must rendezvous with them post-haste.
What a coincidence. That's just this once. We should trust each other. For the Proxy.
You should also try and chill out a little bit with each other. But,
I have no objection.
Very well. Then you'd better keep your word. I know you've never fully trusted me, Lycon.
Actually, he probably did trust you a lot more beforehand, but this is your inability to grasp it. You actually destroyed that trust.
Even before it all fell apart.
No. No. Wasted. I know, buddy. Wasted breath saying anything.
You wanted to speak to me?
I know you and Hugo are as thick as thieves and don't hide anything from one another. But you can't tell him what I'm about to tell you.
Did something happen with him?
Hugo is an intelligent and gifted child. He learns everything I teach with ease. In time, he'll grow beyond me. Reach a place where people will marvel and look up to him as a beacon.
Yeah. As much as I hate to admit it, he always picks things up just a teeny bit quicker than me. But none of that matters, because I can overpower him easy.
I don't think being gifted is a good thing for him.
What do you mean?
He bears a dark and painful past. What he was taught, the hatred he was faced with, everything he picked up. It's all become an integral, inseparable part of him.
Here we go. Yep.
I believe that beautiful flowers can blossom even in the darkest abyss. But the roots of that flower would draw from evil instead of good. Hatred instead of love. It's a curse that flows through his lineage. A curse that fate branded him with. I've seen far too many people like that throughout this long life of mine. They struggle with this curse their whole lives. But they all end up failing in the end. The path of light is narrow and fleeting. And the darkness is filled with such temptation that dropping your guard for even just a moment can send you spiraling straight into the abyss.
Do you mean Hugo's going to be a bad guy?
No,
I don't know. I hope he'll always stay true to his heart. That he won't give in to hatred and ambition. That he won't become the but he has inherited the seed of evil. You cannot let it take root. I'm afraid I won't be there to help you. There's not much life left in this old body of mine. So then, Lycon, you must hold his chain tight. To restrain him. To stop him. And when necessary, to choke him.
You've become, maybe. You've been on guard against me this whole time. And that's what's slowing you down. Lycon, I hope you're aware that the one who betrayed Mockingbird and went to work for the Mayflowers was you, not me. I would never betray my companion.
That's not what happened.
I don't wish to repeat myself. But you should not break our oath.
That's the path I've chosen, and I'm going to stick to it.
But you know that path will lead you the wrong way.
Who are you to lecture me about right and wrong?
Jesus Christ, you too.
You're discussing sympathies. There's only ever been one person who can kill...
I'm gonna have to call it soon as well.
It
This
worked.
is getting problematic. I thought I took more time. If I'd been able to start earlier, it would be great. But this headache is I had this morning kind of ruined my schedule completely. Eesh. As far as I can, I'm gonna stop and hope that the content gets saved. I'll restart this run again this evening. Probably about 9, 10 my time. Get it finished. I'll get into season 2 content because I really wanted to get this caught up today.
That was loud.
Hold on, everyone. I'll go check it out.
But okay, I am supposed to be getting ready or not tonight though as well, but that's at 9, so I might just try and pick this game back again at 8 if I can. But I do know there's potential for there's overtime at work, so I'm going to be back late as well. So yeah, this is going to be a fun and exhausting night. So I don't know if I'll even run. I'll see how it is. I might not even stream tonight at all because of how tired I am. Or I might stream later, like much later in my normal time. Probably an hour or 2 later. Working a physical job really does
It's probably
exhaust you.
multiple ethereals attacking.
Vivian, you should go with them too. Keep an eye on Lycon, will you? I'm worried he might sell us out to the mayor.
I'd never do that.
Okay.
Why do you look so nervous?
I need to get away from Lord Phaethon for a little bit.
If that's the case, Miss Vivian, feel free to come along with me.
Okay.
Start getting ready. Hopefully this will get somewhere in a minute. I know I have. I hate days like this. Usually I have this all timed out perfectly. Honestly, I really want to go stream at my neighbors to stop turning the heating so high. It's so bad, but they have both. They even have their windows open last night. Whoa. Let's try as far as we can in the next 10 minutes and then call it.
So,
You had that figured out a while.
sharp as always. She has to figure it out on her own.
Not only that, you asked Lycon and Vivian to leave.
I've always treated Vivian like my own little sister. Maybe it's just a coincidence. I think I mentioned it before. Serena was my half-sister. She passed away a long time ago. Vivian really likes you, whether you're faith-in or just wise. Of course, I also have a lot of respect for someone like you. Strong, fair, and genuinely kind. So I hope... I beg you, please keep her safe.
Hang on.
Think of it as the last bit of conscience I have left. A kid as pure as her. She should stay alongside someone who walks in the light. Like you. Not even Vivian can agree with all my beliefs. One day we'll go our separate ways.
Your beliefs? What do you mean exactly?
You probably heard from Lycon. We swore an oath when we started Mockingbird. We swore to use our own hands to right the wrongs in this world. But never, under any circumstances, would we take another human life. I stayed true to my words. Until my father, a man I hated, stood right before me. I could have ended his life easily, but I hesitated. I remembered that damned oath and their repeated attempts to convince me I didn't do it. Because of that, innocent people died. All because of him.
There's the crux of the misunderstanding that Lycon missed.
If I'd killed him first, then none of those tragedies would have happened. People like him don't deserve to live. After that, I realized sometimes taking one life really can save countless others.
Here you go. I understand where you're coming from, but I can't agree with that. It's also two statements. That is literally my mindset, and you're giving me two blank options. But say I understand.
I understand where you're coming from.
I knew you'd Vivian has a good heart. I don't want her to get her hands dirty, but you know how it is. In this world, someone has to be the bad guy. So, I want to apologize to you.
Why apologize?
Why apologize all of a sudden?
You're incredibly strong, kind, capable, and really, really lucky. The world needs more people like you. Remember that revenge movie I told you about, Children of Devils? I still haven't found it, but I came across another videotape with the same name. Turns out, in that story, the Children of Devils are actually the children of gods. Ah, sorry for rambling. Hope you don't mind. They should be back soon. Please.
Okay.
What is this? It looks like a cocoon.
I'm getting the bad vibe already. I mean that.
Careful, everyone. If I'm not mistaken, that...
It appears to be in hibernation. We don't know when it'll wake up.
If it does wake up, we'll be in serious trouble.
You're right about that.
Wait, those spots Bringer marked in his notebook. Are you saying
What is
each one might have a sacrifice like
Okay.
this?
That's not right.
That means there must be at least a dozen of them. And that's only counting the ones we know so far. These sacrifices may still be hibernating, but the fact that there are so many of them out there is terrifying. The Exaltists must have a way to, and that's not all. These sacrifices can exist outside the Hollows if they make their way into populated areas.
Yeah, that's not good, right?
I'm afraid it will lead to a catastrophic disaster likened to the fall of the old capital. That's almost certainly what they meant by vengeance against all New Eridu.
Let's find a way to get rid of these sacrifices. We can't let the Exaltists have them.
Thank you for helping me find this sacrifice.
It's that annoying old man.
I'd advise you to choose your words wisely, young lady.
You're from the Ravenlock family. So it was you.
That face. Oh, I know you. I heard about what happened to your friend. Truly unfortunate. If only she'd been smarter.
It seems your goal was this sacrifice all along. You've been tailing us, haven't you? Keeping your distance so that I wouldn't notice.
As expected of a Wolf-Thyran, you are very perceptive. That's right. All thanks to your ex-partner, we were able to carry out our plan smoothly.
My ex-partner?
I'm not exactly happy being called that, but what he said is true.
Wait.
I made a deal with Mr. Hartman in advance, so would you kindly step aside and let us have this sacrifice? Of course, you can choose to refuse, but if you do...
What did you offer him?
Everything we know about the sacrifices plus the core itself.
But... what?
It's simple. I want to climb higher. Mr. Hartman offered me a chance to join top.
No.
Why?
And you promised to help me investigate the Exaltists. You told me the whole point of Mockingbird was to do anything it takes to bring a little justice to this world. Was all of that just a lie?
You're just too gullible, Vivian. I also told you, everybody lies. To hide their true intentions, people lie so smoothly, they don't even bat an eye.
You...
What a wonderful show of betrayal and backstabbing! Bravo! I've got no interest in your little feud. But would you all be so kind as to step aside? My men still have some delicate handiwork to do. To extract that sacrifice behind you.
Over my dead body.
Okay. So, I am gonna have to end it here because I've got to get to work, unfortunately, which is true.
You go.
I don't want to do this, but I don't have a choice, unfortunately. I had a feeling I had a horrible feeling when I started this storyline I wasn't gonna have time to finish it today. I'll have to leave it for now. I'll put the bot up and then try and restart this later this evening, before ready or not. That's assuming I even get in early, otherwise I'll have to do it, come back to first thing tomorrow. Which is so annoying. This is all but... Hey... I hate wishing ill at people. I really wish my neighbors would not whack their heating up so goddamn high in the morning that I can't actually sleep properly. Or wake up with a headache so bad I can barely do anything. Alright, stay safe, have a good day, good night, and good evening all. Whatever time of day it is in order for you. Stay safe and look out for each other, I guess. I'm out. Bye for now. 9 tonight, should be ready or not, assuming I don't feel like garbage from having to work overtime for doing the job of 2 people. With 2 hours to do it in, work it's gonna take 3 hours. Yay!